Hello and welcome back to my channel. We will be looking at La Pluma, the number 1 Grim Reaper. La Pluma is a 5-star guard from the Reaper Guard archetype, and she is also the only rate-up 5-star of the Chen Altar banner. Looking at her overall stats, it is quite average. She has a decent attack and an average HP and defense. However, she has 0 resistance, so tanking heavy-hitting arts attack with Pluma might not be a good idea. She has an average redeployment time, a medium deployment cost, 2 block count and an average 1.3 second attack interval. Yeah, average. Being in the Reaper Guard archetype, La Pluma's trait is that she is not able to receive incoming healing by allies, but as a trade-off, her attacks deal AoE damage and she recovers 50 HP for every hit landed on an enemy, which stacks up to her block count. The amount of heal caps at 100 as her default block count is 2 at Elite 1 promotion. This makes Pluma somewhat like an enmity guard, but her attacks are AoE, which is awesome. Her range is rather weird, but it can be worked around. Her talent states that her attack speed will increase by 3% every time she kills an enemy, which can stack up to 12 times. This talent is similar to Bybeak's, but it can stack a lot more. After getting all stacks, Pluma now has an additional 36% attack speed. This means more heals from her archetype's trait and better survivability. Her first skill is a good starter skill for newer players. It states that Pluma will have an attack increase and her next hit will hit twice and recovers SP on every hit. Paired with the low SP requirement of 3, this skill can dish out consistent bursts of damage, but her skill 2 is undoubtedly better in most scenarios. Her second skill states that her attack interval is reduced and she receives an attack buff, which further increases when attacking enemies at 50% or lower HP. This skill is the skill that makes Pluma a strong unit to have. It has an average SP requirement and a decent skill duration, and Pluma's DPS potential skyrockets when this skill is active, making her a good crowd control unit. So, should you pull for and build this precious Grim Reaper? Absolutely. Pluma is great at holding lanes, and with her 2 block count, she might even outperform enmity guards, but her heals are definitely not enough to keep her alive when she has no stacks to increase her attack speed and there are enemies with high attack coming. She also cannot be healed by allies, so you'll have to pay attention to Pluma at the start. And that is all. This is part 2 of this series and there are 2 more parts left, so please consider subscribing to stay tuned. In the next video, we will be looking at Mizuki, our number 1 best girl. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.